So, I've pretty much always had an interest in like personality tests and stuff like that because my mom does have her master's in clinical psychology, so uh, things like that have been a prevalent topic in my house. Um, so I kind of compared this test with the Myers-Briggs test, and I got similar results for both. For the Myers-Briggs test, I've gotten both INFJ and ENFJ because I am pretty much the definition of an ambivert. And for this test, I got social, artistic, and investigative. So, pretty much I do need to work with people in order to find fulfillment, and I can actually see that because I used to work at the Louisiana State Archives as a student worker, and while it was a great job and it looks great on a resume and stuff like that, it was just not for me because I was working alone most of the time and I wasn't helping people, because that's what E/INFJs are, the helpers. So, in order to get fulfillment out of a career, I need to be helping people and I need to see the effects of that helping. So, the first job that I see is an English language / literature professor, which would require a master's or a PhD. I do plan on getting my master's. My current degree is English secondary education. So I do plan on teaching high school specifically, but if along the road I decide to pursue a PhD in English, then I will most likely end up moving on to college level teachings. And the skills I need are, I need to be able to instruct and read and have really good reading comprehension skills, but I don't necessarily need to have technological skills, which is where I'm lacking. And the same goes for all the other listings that I've found, including education teachers post-secondary, which is my second choice. It is teaching English as a second language. And the average salary is $63,000, opposed to the English Lit professor, which is $61,000. And the last job that I found is a bit different from the path that I've wanted to go for so long, but I still thought it was cool. It's a speech language pathologist, and a master's or a PhD is required. It's not necessarily in a classroom setting, which I don't know how I would feel about that yet, because I've not been in a classroom where I am the instructor. I've taught in classrooms. Teachers have asked me to teach things and give presentations in classrooms, but I've not been the leader of a classroom yet. So that job makes $77,000 a year, and you need to know the English language and be able to teach and practice active listening skills as well as reading comprehension skills. But I do believe that this was a really fun assignment because it let me know more about myself, even though I kind of already knew stuff because of my past experience in personality tests.